I don't win the spa day, I want my money back.
Doctor! Doctor!
Yeah, I'm a doctor. It's okay, I'm a doctor. What's wrong?
Come quick, Mummy's sick.
Okay, where's Mummy?
At home.
Right. Where's home?
This is Danielle Ashton. Her mother is Jen. They live at 51 Hartley Street. It is just around the road.
Yes. Okay, can you get the emergency bag? Now, Danielle, I'm going to come with you, all right? Everything's going to be fine. What's wrong with your mummy?
She had pains.
Okay, thank you. Right. I'll see you soon. Right, you lead the way now, Danielle.
Oi.
My need is greater than yours.
I doubt it. I would object more, but loud noises just awaken the hangover monster.
Tell you what, I've had some benders in my time, but last night... Ooh. Tell me, since when has a pickled egg been an ingredient of a cocktail?
I don't know. You're the one who drank it.
I'm not proud of it. Our only consolation is that Skippy will be feeling worse than us.
Have you seen him? I didn't expect to make it in.
No, I haven't seen him, but, you know, he drank twice as much as us. So one can only imagine that he's feeling twice as bad as us.
Hey, how you going? That was one ripper night.
Ripper?
Great, fantastic, the bee's knees. Got the horrors, have you, Al?
No, I pulled a muscle.
From when you fell off the bar stool. What a dag. Anyway, catch you later.
Make Mummy better.
Okay. Mrs. Ashton. Mrs. Ashton, can you hear me? Okay. Mrs. Ashton. Okay. I've got to call an ambulance.
No ambulance. You help her.
Okay. Your mummy needs special treatment that she'll get in the hospital, okay? Hello, I need an ambulance.
Right, keep this as short as possible. I admit I have a hangover. I apologise. Now, as a practice, we must do our best to protect vulnerable children.
You're not telling us anything we don't already know.
Well, in the light of Treehouse, we have to redouble our efforts, and I've updated our guidelines, and this is an opportunity for you to review and comment.
Is there anyone I can call, Danielle? Do you have any brothers or sisters? What about aunties or uncles? Okay. Is there a family friend you could stay with? We'll sort something out.
It's all very well producing a list of guidelines, but it's not quite that simple, is it?
Sometimes it's just a feeling in your gut.
It's one thing if you've got physical evidence, an allegation. In many of these cases, the level of uncertainty is so high. I mean, it's down to conjecture then, or guesswork.
Well, if you're not sure, you have to err on the side of caution and report any suspicions you have.
It's easy for you to say, isn't it? You're not on the front line.
Look, what if we get it wrong? Once you flag up suspected abuse, sexual or otherwise, there's no going back. The police, social workers, they come trampling through people's lives.
Look, they're just trying to do what's best in difficult circumstances, but it cuts both ways. By not reporting any suspicions could put a vulnerable child in danger.
We've got to protect kids like Mia.
Yes, of course we do. And I'm so proud of what you did for that poor girl. But there is another side to this. We almost lost Joe. 2 years ago, this month, and... Excuse me.
Right, let's take a break.
You've got 5 minutes.
Hello, love. Oh.
Have you got something for your mummy?
Oh, look after it for me. The doctors are going to make me better in a few minutes.
Please come home.
I have to get better first.
I'm Dr. Niamh Donoghue. Danielle came to us for help.
Niamh, Connie, ambulance.
Thank you.
Danielle, I want you to do everything Dr. Donahue asks you. I want to have a chat with the doctor in private. Will you wait outside just for a few minutes?
Yeah, we won't be long, okay? Good girl.
You seem like a good person, and I don't want to burden you any further, but there's a chance I might not come through this operation.
Mrs. Ashton.
If the worst should happen, please be there for her.
Of course, but it won't.
She's a lovely girl. She's kind, impetuous, a bit clingy. It's my fault. I've been overprotective. We're never apart. I'm all she's got, you understand? I should have prepared better. I made a will. My solicitors, Hickson and Parks, the house goes into trust for her.
Please, don't worry.
Oh, I haven't stopped worrying about her from the moment she was born. She can't manage on her own.
I've already alerted social services and they're making arrangements.
They took her into care when I had my gallbladder out. It was a nightmare.
Well, she's older now.
She's still so vulnerable. Don't let anyone shout at her.
Of course not. It's okay.
She's very autistic.
I know. It's okay. Sorry. That's the social worker. I have to take it. I'll just be a minute. Danielle, thank you. Hello?
Oh, right.
This business has cast a long shadow.
Yeah, you could say that.
Must have been a tough decision to give up your police work. Any chance you reconsider?
After the way I was treated. You think I'd be entitled to a bit of respect? I was just trying to do my job and they treated me like a suspect.
I've known you a long time, Jimmy, and I know that there were mistakes in the investigation. But should that be any reason to stand in the way of you and a job you love?
I don't want to talk about it, but just leave it.
My room.
Oh, it's very nice.
It's a bit messy.
Oh, it's fine. Danielle, we probably want to... Oh, it's beautiful.
Birthday present.
Ooh, it's very stylish. The social worker is going to be here soon, so we might want to start packing up a few things, getting a suitcase, getting ready.
No.
Oh, it's okay. I'll help you.
I want to stay here.
Oh, I know, Danielle. I know, but that might not be possible because you can't manage on your own.
I can. I cook. Mum lets me.
Right.
Okay.
Such an emotional business. Makes you think.
Oh, Zara? Right, back to business.
Oh, a cup of tea's fine.
It's dinner time. Half eats.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Tin foil. We don't want any sparks.
I forgot.
That's okay. There we go. Oh, I think that's in defrost mode. I'll be right back, okay? Stay there.
Sorry to take so long. It's been one thing after another this morning.
Oh, I know that feeling. So you're not familiar with the family?
I've only been in post 6 months. Danielle's last contact with social services was some years ago. There's not much on file, to be honest.
Well, if it's any help, I managed to speak to Mrs. Ashton before she went in. Danielle can manage her own basic care, but she's going to need a lot of support.
How is she?
She's anxious about her mum. She really wants to stay here, but there doesn't seem to be anyone to step into the breach.
And Mrs. Ashton?
It's not good. She's having major surgery and she's likely to be hospitalised for weeks. She's going to need a lot of support herself when she comes out. Oh. Danielle, this is David, and he's a social worker, and he's going to be helping you while your mum's unwell.
Lovely to meet you, Danielle.
I have to go back to work, but I will stay in touch, okay? Here's my number. All right?
Dinner's ready.
Oh, perhaps David would like some. Okay, so I have to go.
Don't go.
I'm really sorry, Danielle, okay? But I have to. I will call you later, all right? Promise. Okay. Take care. Bye.
I've interrupted your meal. We can chat after you've eaten if you like. Shall I make us a cup of tea? Danielle, I'm here to help, but if you don't tell me what you want, then...
Go away.
I can't do that. I have to make sure you're safe.
Safe here.
I found somewhere for you to stay. It's not perfect, but it'll give me a chance to get to know you a bit better and organise something more suitable. So, we need to pack a few things.
No.
Danielle, your mum's asked us to look after you because, well, she can't at the moment. And I don't want to let her down. And I'm sure you don't either.
Right, thank you all for your input. I'll email you a revised copy as soon as possible. Any other business? No?
Yes.
Zara.
I would like to take a sabbatical, after all. To spend some time with Joe. A year, maybe.
Well...
No one could take on board this whole treehouse thing without thinking about how it affects their children. And this is just right. For me and for Joe. Because it's time that I will never get back.
Well, that's fair enough.
Okay, so I will arrange a phased exit to get the patients used to the idea, and I will arrange cover.
Will you be coming to the partners' meetings?
Actually, no. You know me. One shiny stiletto through the door and I'll be itching to see patients and clear paperwork and raise some hell. So, no. If I'm going to have a sabbatical, I'm going the whole hog.
You wait here. I just need to speak to the manager, so I won't be a sec, yeah?
Come in.
You scurried off very sharpish. Anyone would think that you were feeling guilty.
I do not scurry. Though I must admit to feeling a tad guilty.
Mm-hmm.
For flip-flopping. Not for taking a sabbatical.
Keep me on my toes, I suppose.
And I'm sorry for springing it on you. Again. But it's the right thing.
Still think you'll be bored.
I've got a million things to do. Sorting out the toy box, printing some photos, painting some walls.
You'll be done in a week.
We'll see, shall we?
Zara the housefrau, who would have thought? You'll be baking cookies next.
You've never tried my shortbread fingers, have you?
No. Can't wait, though. Joe's very lucky to have you as a mummy. I love you.
Oh, Danielle. Are you all right?
Colin's cabs are here. I haven't quite got enough. It is 21.75.
Sorry. Just keep the change. Thank you. Can you let David Parry know?
Of course.
Did you run away? Why did you run away?
I didn't like it.
Your accommodation. Okay. Well, you didn't give him much of a chance.
I was scared.
I'm sorry you were scared. What are we gonna do?
Live with you?
Well, that can't happen. You see, I rent a room in someone else's house.
Come and live with me.
Oh, Danielle, I'm at work all day and you need someone who can care for you properly.
Don't like strangers.
Okay. Well, what do you like?
Billy Elliot, Mamma Mia, Wicked, Cats.
Musicals.
Tuesday scripts doing Cats. I'm helping.
Wow, so you go to a musical group on Tuesdays?
Me, Anna, and Peter, and Millie. It's fun.
You want another?
Better leave it another hour.
So which drinking hole are we going to blitz tonight?
I'm actually going to give tonight a miss. I'm getting a bit of jip from my muscle.
Howie, you ready for another shot of the Eggmeister?
No, tonight it's not good for me. I've got a reboot of the system.
Jimmy!
You're having a laugh. I've seen you in action.
Dudes, this country's supposed to be famous for its drinking culture. What a load of lightweights.
Can I have one?
Yes, yes, of course. 50p. Now, the first prize is very impressive.
I want the CD.
Musicals of the West End. Huh? There you go. Good luck.
Hello.
No,
Please, Danielle.
don't want to.
You haven't even seen your room. At least have a look.
No, leave me alone.
Yeah, it's okay.
No!
What's he doing?
Thank you. Okay, wherever you brought her, she hated it.
I'm dealing with an emergency here. Danielle will have her say in due course, but these things take time.
You're gonna have to come up with something else. Can't someone go and stay with her?
Right now, I have 4 hours to make alternative arrangements.
Right. Danielle does a musical theatre workshop every Tuesday in the local community hall. And she's got friends there. There's Peter and Millie. Maybe someone from the group can help?
I'll look into it.
Okay, thank you.
What about...
She'll be fine. Off you pop.
Thanks.
Why do they always dig up the roads when I'm on house calls? I swear I spent half the day in traffic. What's up with you?
Oh, I'm cool. It's everyone else in this place. You're all a bunch of corpses.
Bit harsh.
You think I suggested naked wrestling or something? I invited a few of the guys for a session. No. Across the board. Pathetic.
So ask me.
I asked you yesterday. You said you weren't feeling well, and the day before you knocked me back with some bulldust about sick housemates. Bloke's got pride, you know.
Well, I'm feeling better now. See if you can drag yourself out of the self-pitying hole that you're wallowing in. We can hit the town.
Straight up. Sure, I thought you were a wowser.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It's a spoil sport, someone who sucks the life out of everything.
Nice. Okay, you ignorant Aussie no-mates. I'm going to show you how wrong you are.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Lisa.
Bye, Danielle.
She's doing very well. In contact with the patients has really brought her out of her shell now. Have you heard from David? Yeah, we are going to be closing soon.
Not yet. I've left him a message, so...
Neve, I made a card.
Oh, that is beautiful, Danielle. Oh, your mummy's going to love that.
When can I give it to her?
I'll bring it to the hospital when we've finished here. How is she?
Mr. Fry will explain.
Who's Mr. Fry?
Mr. Fry is your mummy's surgeon, and he did her operation.
Will Mummy wake up soon?
Oh, I hope so, Danielle. Why don't you talk to her?
Hello, Mummy. I made you a card. I help Mrs. Tenby and Neve. If I am good, Neve might come and live with me until you get better.
Excuse me.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm just going to the loo. I'll just be a minute, okay?
What? Who'd have thought you'd scrub up so well?
You could have made a bit more of an effort, or maybe you dressed down because you knew you'd be crawling home.
You think I can't handle me grog?
I'm gonna drink you under the table.
Get you. Is that a challenge?
With bells on.
G'do, the first one to fall over or miss a round loses.
And picks up the tab?
You sure? It's going to be one heck of a docket.
If you're talking about the bill, I won't be paying it.
Fighting talk.
Thank you. I will tell her.
I have found somewhere, at least for the next few days, a lovely couple with experience of Dad. What's happened?
Mrs. Ashton suffered a massive stroke after surgery, and chances are she won't wake up. So.
Does Danielle know?
Not yet. How is she supposed to deal with this? Someone's got to make a decision about withdrawing life support. Sorry.
Come on then, let's see you move.
Oh, it's a bit early.
Oh, chicken. Heard all Aussie men dance like dads.
Well, let's put that little cultural misconception to bed. I bet your dad can't dance like this?
No idea. Never met the guy.
Mummy's very sick.
Yes. Danielle, your mummy is very sick.
Is he going to die?
Yes, Danielle. Your mummy is going to die. I'm so sorry.
What about me?
David's going to make sure that you're looked after.
I can't live with you.
No, you can't live with me.
I can't live on my own.
No, you can't live on your own either.
I don't want to go back to that place.
You don't have to. David's found you somewhere else. I think you'll be pleased.
I'm scared. I'm scared of strangers.
Oh, well, now, I was a stranger today, and now we're really good friends, aren't we?
You're my friend.
I am. And what about all those patients at the surgery? They were strangers, and you talked to them, didn't you?
They were nice.
Well, they really liked you. Because you're a nice person.
I am a nice person.
You are a nice person. Come on. There's someone I'd like you to meet. It's the lady who you're going to be staying with. And you know her daughter, Millie.
Millie from a Tuesdays group?
Yeah, you're going to have a sleepover. So, okay?
Wait.
Yeah.
Mummy, I'm having a sleepover with Millie. Night night.
Okay. Let's go. Good girl. Come on.
I declare this drinking contest a draw. Come on. Don't worry, I'll hold you up. What? You want to go somewhere more private? Your place or mine?
Forget it. It's never gonna happen.
What's the problem?
No problem, Hayden. I'm just not gonna sleep with you.
But we're young, single and hot. Why wouldn't we do the naughty? Oh, I knew you were a wowzer.
This might come as a shock, but I just don't fancy you.
You don't fancy me, why not?
Maybe because I can't see past your ego.
Well, maybe your problem is that you've been hanging out with pommy wusses for far too long. Give a real man a chance. You won't look back.
Hayden, you just don't do it for me. Deal with it.
Millie!
Daniel, you're staying at my house.
Can't wait.
Dr. Donahue, Rosemary Baines.
Thank you so much for doing this. I've told her about her mother, but I don't think it's sunk in yet. Do you know how to reach me?
Yeah, I'll be in touch.
I've got to go. Can you tell her I said goodbye?
Of course.
Lee?
Oh.
Thank you.
I would like to give you a proper examination. The pain you're experiencing might be an appendicitis.
I'm sorry. I have to go.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Mr. Bellamy, but there is something on my mind.
Burden me.